Hey, so this is so cute. Look at this. I believe this is celery because I was looking at the leaves. It was sitting in this pot, right? And I was like, those leaves look a little different than what I'm seeing there. And so if you've noticed, I've taken out the big old squash. There was already some over there, but I took the ones that were here and added them to it. And then in the middle, you see that pot is cilantro. Cilantro is helpful in that area. I forget why, because these are watermelon. You should never put watermelon with squash, and I didn't know that. So I had to like move the watermelon. I hope they're not too close. But anyways, I thought this was so cute. And so in here, I did put the little rocks nearby, and I was hoping once they got a little bigger, I would know exactly what rock went with what plant. And I'm guessing this is celery because it just looks like celery a little bit already, but it's so cute. I love the results that I'm getting from the plants, the seeds that I put in eggs. So I put them in eggshells that I left in my egg carton, and I love the results because they kind of stay together. And let me show you one of the results of that. Also, this watermelon grew by itself with an eggshell, and it's just, I know for sure that one's a watermelon, and these ones just look like it. They're just smaller. So these were also in an egg carton, but they did not have the actual eggshell. So I'm liking the eggshell thing. Let's see, I cannot remember which squash had eggshells. I want to say the bigger ones did. And then the other ones, they still grew pretty big. But then there's some small ones over there, but I am thinking those could be watermelon. I just don't know, which really sucks because those probably won't produce any watermelons if they are next to these big squash. But when the squash leaves are small, they look very similar to watermelons. But as they get big, you see this leaf is turning into what reminds me of these leaves. So I'm just not sure. But as you can tell, my medium-sized watermelons, let me just set this down. So this is a medium-sized watermelon, or squash, I'm sorry. And they're growing flowers. Now my big ones that were in that big old pot, they have not produced flowers yet. So they might not actually have the squash on it. They might not produce, but that's one of my medium ones. So it has the flower, you can see right there. And so they're supposed to pollinate. There's my medium-sized one. This one's my other medium-sized one. And I don't know. I want to know if they came with a, I don't know. Let me not do that. But I want to know if they came with the egg thing or not, because, you know, I'll know in the future what to do. But I put those flowers near the garden, but I really need to get like marigolds or something. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the cilantro, because I don't know if that's actually cilantro producing yet. You can see in the corner there's some beets. They're still growing, and then my tomato plant is actually growing rather slow. And that is the peppers. So, and these over here came from just seeds. The tomato, the beet, and the peppers. Now I have broccoli. Don't know if it's doing anything. Arugula, don't know if it's really doing anything. Basil, because these little green things coming from them look very similar. But, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's not really showing much growth. And this cauliflower is just, I don't know. The carrots have some growth. You can see that, those little things. That's supposed to be thyme, but they look the same as these ones that I'm not sure about. And then there's some lettuce. They look also the same, and the spinach. So I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Look at that. So, okay, these things will change. I'm just not sure, because they all literally start off with like a little red thing, and then Okay, I feel better. That's cucumbers. I can't wait to get those. And actually this whole thing is cucumber. That, and that. I forgot I made this whole row cucumber. From there to there. Like it was just kind of like a random area on this, starting here, there. Because in the corner up there is green onion. So I'm trying out here, okay? The compost is trying over there. I just don't, I'm scared to look in that, guys. Like to actually try to take dirt out. Excuse me, very scared. Oh, and I redid my, so that mint, we've had that for years. So I it has strong roots. So I just kind of played around with it and picked it up, picked it out and just kind of loosened it up and then twirled it around that stick. I want it to grow up so it can keep the pest away, especially from these, what is that? I can't remember if it's, oh, cabbage, because I want my cabbage. Like, look what the worms did to my cabbage. I have 3 cabbage things, and I actually planted, I took a piece of this, because next to it, I don't know if it's doing enough, and I planted some mint. That could not be a good idea, but I did. I'm just experimenting. And then these, I just don't know what's going to become of them yet. So when I took out the squash, and those are spaghetti squash, okay? I also took out, uprooted some stuff over here. So I think it was like lavender, so there might be a lavender growing over there. Let's see what else is over here. Well, oh wait, there it is. Oregano. So I have the oregano here, which is super important. And then the rosemary. I love rosemary. So yeah, we'll see what it does. But I'm excited about those all the way down there. Cucumbers. And I'm mad that I don't have zucchini and squash. Like regular zucchini and squash. Really zucchini. Like, I love zucchini. You can do so many things with it. So, let's see. Celery. I think I'm going to look up where I should put them. But I'm thinking somewhere, maybe somewhere like right there. And if not, maybe here. We'll see. Alright, if you know anything about what I need to do that's easy and quick, please let me know.